Welcome to Fire Leo Tarot. I am a tarot reader and intuitive. Shout out to all my lovely Fire Leos. So Leo, who is this person? Okay, who is this person? We're gonna get into them in a minute. I'm gonna need you to marinate on that one because your overall energy is the Ten of Swords. You done finished something up, tied it up with a bow, sailed it off. I feel like you done sent a farewell message to somebody. Like, I am cool off you. Now, if that's not the situation, because if that is the situation, you guys are on two totally different pages. We'll get into that in a minute. But the Ten of Swords could also represent you thinking about your past and really putting an end to it, the anxiety, the stress, the not being sure. Leo, you've been so in your head about whatever the past has brought to you. It could be a different person, it could be from this person, but if you're, however you're moving forward, Leo, you're not moving forward with stress, you're not moving forward with anxiety, you're not moving forward with any level of fear. You're just going to do it. Now, if this means if you're going to be done with this person, you're going to be done. If you're going to give him a chance, you're going to give him a chance. But what you're not doing is being in the whole in your head thing. You're done with that. Okay, 111 on time. You're done. You made a decision about that very recently, maybe in your season, Leo. Something about July is significant. You made a very serious decision to yourself at that time. Could have been around your birthday. Now, the card that your person pulled, it's Hey King, Hey Queen. Okay, so I feel like you two, in this person's mind, they could be Delulu, but in this person's mind, they feel as though you have a level of chemistry that they just have not had anywhere else. They miss you. I don't know why I got the word miss, so maybe you guys are not speaking. All right, or they really just enjoy your presence in their life. Your presence is special, Leo. You are one of a kind, whether you believe it or not. This person views you as one of a kind. They view you as rare. I just got somebody's energy who's watching this reading is just like, well, if they feel like I'm one of a kind or I'm rare, then why aren't they with me? Right, well, that's their own damn problem, Leo. I don't know. All right, but with the chemistry card, they're really feeling you, missing you. I feel like somebody does their makeup really well. You enjoy that. Somebody always has a hoodie on. Even it could be a little warm, you still got that hoodie, but you know, that's your thing. You and your person are very similar in that way. They're very, I want to say they're very robotic, and so are you, Leo. Like, you guys do the same thing, eat the same thing, something around that. But let's get into your energy, and then I'm going to get more into your person. What is going on with my Leo? Because the Leo put an end to a lot of overthinking. I wonder what. Look, Leo, you cannot make this up. We got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Leo, you put the end to a lot of thinking. Something's happening at 6:45. Okay, or around that time, right before 7. And nothing significant at all, but something that you're going to notice, like, oh, I remember Alyssa was like 6:45 significant. So let me know down below, or it happened at 6:45. Let me know. Only for some of you. But again, with the Eight of Swords in the reverse, you're sure about that. Seven of Cups in the reverse, you're sure about that. One thing, listen, you don't know about the trajectory of you in this relationship, you and this person, you and this man, this young woman. But one thing you do know, Leo, is that you're not going forth. You're not going forward with nobody being confused. That's one thing you do know. What is this? What brought my Leo to this realization here? What brought my Leo to this? Look. The self-love, the solitude did, the self-love did, okay, God did. Bottom of the deck, ooh, we have a third-party situation. Now remember, I'm not one of those readers who always read it as a person. However, with all that pain that you endured and all the overthinking you were once going through, makes me think that whatever this third-party situation, it took a lot from you, Leo. A lot. Whether this person was just very busy, didn't prioritize you, perhaps it was another person, but whatever it is, you put that in your past. This made you get vulnerable with yourself. Yeah, this made you get really vulnerable with yourself, really open and honest with yourself. You might not even be like, all right, well, I'm done with this person. You might be like, you know what? I'm going to show myself some grace. I'm going to deal with this person to whatever capacity. But that does not mean that I'm not on my way out of this relationship. I too need time. Just like I give everybody else time and grace, I too need time and grace from me. Give me more. Look, Leo, your cards keep coming out reversed. They keep flying out reversed. We have the Nine of Swords here again, reversed. We had the Four of Swords reversed. The Eight of Swords reversed. You're done. You're done. Leo, you done spent so much time in healing. I feel like you can see right away whether it's going to be something or it's not. I don't know if you're so optimistic about this person, though. All right, what do you want from this? What do you want from this situation, Leo? And then I'm going to get into your person. What does my Leo want from this person? Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Okay. You want them to fight. You want them to show you, like, if you care. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Remember in the beginning, I was like, I feel Leo's energy. Like, well, if they feel like I'm one of a kind, why the hell aren't they? Right. Seven of Wands. Why I need you to protect this union. I need you to show me that you will fight for this union. If I'm really that special to you, if you really honor me like you say you do, then you will do those things. So I feel like, Leo, that is your only concern. If you're not going to do it, you're going to be out. No skin off your back. You already did the thinking. You already did the deliberating. That's it. Okay. Give me more here, Spirit. What is this person's energy? Because they over here thinking about you like this, or missing you, missing the chemistry, missing the bond that you shared. You could have really separated yourself from this person here, Leo, or they separated themselves from you, and that made you have to sit with yourself, which was honestly a beautiful thing. You could have even had a past person, Leo, for some of you guys, who was very protective over the union, but they, didn't tick other boxes, but they definitely protected the union or made you feel valued. And you think about that like, man, if I could just merge this one person with that one person, I would have a fantastic person. Okay. What is this, though, Spirit? What is this person thinking? What are they giving? What is this toward my Leo at this time? Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles coming out for their energy toward you. Bottom deck, Seven of Pentacles. Your person they don't like wasting time. Your person's time is very important to them, and you as well. Again, I'm getting that you guys are alike in a lot of respects, but I do feel from this person's energy here, Leo, I feel like they value the time that you guys have spent with each other. They just don't know they don't know where to put, I should say, thank you, Spirit. They don't know where to put the energy anymore within this connection. It's like, we tried this, we tried that, we tried it like that, then we did it like this, then we stopped, then we did it like that. Now your person's like, all right, how is it going to work? They really do want it to work, though. That's one thing I do see. Give me more. They really do want it to work. Okay, we have Scorpio energy here heavily. And the Six of Swords. So they're in their head like you're in your head. Not as much as you were. Right? But with the Death card, Scorpion energy, and the Six of Swords, this is letting me know that they are understanding that a transformation must occur in order for you guys to move forward and have peace. You guys done moved forward before. That's not what I'm saying. You guys had whatever tiff, whatever falling out, glossed over it and got back cool and tried something again and tried something again. That hasn't worked because you guys are still at odds, or something is still not fluid in your connection. But this person is looking at it as though, in order for you guys to have real peace and something like foundationally being built, it has to be transformed. The connection has to be transformed. And the only way that they're thinking that they can do that is to go back to the drawing board and to really try to work on it. They might even have suggested, like, for some of you guys, maybe you weren't in a higher commitment with them at some point, but counseling, they're in counseling, you're in counseling. They're hoping that spills over into the relationship, that helps. Let's get a truth card. What is this? What is this here? Why is the Six of Swords here, Spirit? Okay. We have family oriented. Your person is getting to the point in their life where they're like, damn, like I keep playing, or me and the Leo keep not working out, and I want family. Or if you guys are past that point in your life, you're like, I want to be able to merge and build with somebody. I really desire that. I really want that. For some of you guys, you have a kid or they have a kid, not with each other, but you met that kid very young and now they're older. They're like 6 years older now or something. Like maybe they're like 9 and turning 10, something like that, only for a couple of you guys. But even if that doesn't resonate, what I'm trying to get at is that your person is starting to realize they can't keep with this BS. They cannot, because they're just going to remain unhappy and not have what they want. What is this? Okay. And this is the thing. Here's the thing. We have water sign here. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You could be dealing with one. We do have Scorpio heavily aspected in this reading. But with the water sign, clarifying the chemistry card, the level of love you two share or the emotional bond that you guys share, you know some things about this person here, Leo, that nobody knows, and vice versa. I feel like you guys were each other's safe houses at some point. Perhaps you lived with this person at some point, or they lived with you. You guys don't live together anymore, or at least live near each other anymore. You guys had very easy access to each other at some point, and now you don't. This person really misses your text messages. I feel like you guys, for some of you guys, let me know down below in the comments. You would get together and be like, well, remember you said this, in a very playful way. Remember you said this, or, you know, and you pull it up in the text message like, oh, this was so sweet when you said this, or remember you showed me this, you pulled up something that they sent you a while ago, or vice versa. That's what they're thinking about at this time. That's what's triggering all these emotions within them. I feel like this is also triggering them to want to 11:11 on the timer, want to send you some sort of message. Maybe that's what you're getting around 6:45. Okay, give me more. Yeah, the Sun card. Sun card is a yes card. Okay. I feel like right now your person has been pretty quiet, not saying much. You guys haven't been talking about much. The Tower hit not so long ago, so I feel like things are still fresh with you two. Give me more on this person's energy toward my Leo at this time. Give me more on this person's energy toward my Leo at this time. Why is this? Okay. I was going to say, why is the Six of Swords here? We got the Ace of Swords. So the only way they can get to the level of clarity, getting to that level of peace and harmony that you guys once had harmony here, Leo. And you know, if you watch my readings, you know I don't always say that. I'm usually like this, it started off toxic, fast and furious, passionate. I don't see nothing about that. All I see is you two heavily contemplating each other. You guys have had more of a thought kind of connection than anything else as of late, at least. And it's like the chemistry, the love and all that is a memory. It's not so prevalent nowadays. Now with the Ace of Swords, here's an energy where this is conversation, communication, right? And we also have a message. So I feel like your person would like to make something clear. They want to get something off their chest here, Leo. It's been really weighing them down, really been bogging them down heavily about the connection here. What do they want to get off their chest? I'm just going to pull a couple energies for that so I don't forget that in the extended. But I'm going to open these cards in the extended, but I am getting energy with the Queen of Cups. It has something to do with you pulling back your love or how they pulled back their love in the past. Something about the past. Okay, but give me more here, Spirit. What are they wanting with my Leo at this time? Queen of Cups. They want that old thing back. Queen of Cups came back out. All right, thank you, Spirit. They want you to be back how you were. And we'll see in a minute, like, what is this communication or what they would like to open up about. Oh, okay. So the card that flew out is I'm Still Hurt. All right, let me grab that. It's something that they still feel really hurt about. Remember I said, I feel like this person really misses you. They're really sad that you guys are distant or things are different in the connection. Now I'm going to overturn these cards as well as these two tarot cards around what this person would like to communicate with you about. I want to get your person's next actions, how they're truly feeling and do not have the courage to say, as well as likely outcomes. So if you are interested, Leo, everything is down below in the description to the extended. See you in a minute.